Hi guys, Connor Hearn here with the Alliance of Dental Excellence. I want to give you an update after being in our client's practice for this week, 3 days this week. So I've written a couple of notes of stuff that I want to talk to you about. I wanted to give you the general direction of where we're heading and what we've improved and how we're doing. So this week, if you've been following the story so far, you will know that we've been in the practice now a week. And when we went in, there was a lot that the principal wanted to change. And I'm happy to report that after only 1 week, we've managed to get the staff on board with the changes because they felt they were necessary. And we've managed to put a smile on that principal's face as well, which is fantastic news for the people that work there, the principal, the dentists, and also the patients. And we put some things in place that have really helped that practice as well, and I wanted to share them with you now. So firstly, I wanted to talk to you about the private income. The practice is predominantly an busy NHS practice, who do manage to do some private income, but what we've gone in and done is taught the receptionists the basic steps of how to get people on the telephone into the practice and convince them that that's the practice to go to rather than any of the rivals. And I know it's a big problem, because one of the worst things that I saw the first day we went in is the patient phoned up and said, "How much is this treatment?" And the receptionist said to them, "It's this much money," and that was the end of the telephone call. So that's something that we've been working on all week to be able to change, and I was really happy to report today, when I've been working on the week summary, that the private income has gone up drastically compared to what the practice is used to. So there's one huge key positive for us. That made me think, and what I would like to offer you, everybody that follows us on Facebook, on Twitter, everybody that signed up to our emails, I would like to offer you a free training session. I've got a location for it. I don't know the distance of where you are following, but I have a location to be able to provide this 1-day free training course on healthcare and sales, and getting patients to think that you're the best practice for them to go to rather than going to any of your rivals. So I want to do that on Saturday the 28th of October. It'll be based in Croydon. There's a place I know that's got lovely facilities there. It can't hold too many people, so if you want to come onto the course free of charge, I'm just giving it away. I just want to give you the information of how we've actually managed to do that in this practice, and give you some tips, and your staff, bring as many as you want with you, give them all tips on exactly what to say to the patients, what not to say to the patients, and how to convince them that your practice is the best practice to come to rather than anybody else. So that's the 28th of October. What you got to do, I want you to share the video and also sign up for our email system. Once you get that, I will send you an email with the details on there. But that's Saturday, 28th of October. I think the venue holds about 20 people, so I can't have more than that. So it's literally first come, first serve, and the course is completely free of charge. And I get to meet you, you get to meet me, and we can just converse, and hopefully you can go away with some tips that you can implement on your practice straight away. One other thing that I was talking about in the videos previously was the booking procedure at the practice. And what a difference that's made. Now they're actually following a set booking procedure. I can't tell you how happy everybody is with it. Everything just makes sense. The headache is off of the receptionist. They know when and where to book. There's no headache for the dentist. There's hardly any downtime now. The nurses are a lot happier, not sitting around twiddling their thumbs, and the principal's obviously happier because the practice is actually producing something rather than just having empty surgeries and hours a day being wasted. So if you want more details on the booking procedure, get in touch with me again. We can go through that on Saturday the 28th as well, but it's been a real key for this practice, and it's hopefully something you could take advantage of as well. Deposit taking was a huge thing. So for a practice who had downtime, we introduced the deposit taking procedure and how to do it, when to do it. So that's something that's really helped them. So that's one thing that's come out of this week. I spoke, I think it was yesterday, in a video regarding the backup for each role. So even today, you know, the head nurse is off today, But then who does the head nurse duties while the head nurse is away? That's something that's majorly improved for that practice, and everything's running nice and smoothly. And every time I'm checking stuff, it's been done, if not by the person that's meant to do it, by the backup person. So that's hugely important. Once again, I just can't stress the importance of that. It's really, really vital in every practice to have someone there that can back up what you need to get done. One huge thing that we've been talking with them about this week as well is forget about new patients. Just forget about them. What is the point in spending so much money on marketing and materials and trying to get new patients in if you aren't looking after the patients that you've currently got? Now, you might be serving the patients that you've currently got, but are you really targeting those patients? You have their home address, you have their telephone numbers, you have their email addresses. So unless you're targeting who you've already got, what's the point in attracting new people? It's completely wasted. And from every practice that we look at here at the Alliance, we would say that a good 70 to 80% of their income comes from current patients. So it's something not to neglect, and it's something that we'll be working with them heavily on next week. Something that we started implementing this week, so that's another thing there. Now, sign up for the eZine as well, guys. I'm going to be doing a video which the link will only be in the eZine for. And that will be on the differences between management and leadership, like I discussed in a couple of videos ago. When thank you very much everybody that got involved in the questionnaire that we put on Facebook. So I wanted to go into leadership and management, but sign up to the eZine. You'll see the link on the Facebook page, and I'll stick a link everywhere else as well. And once you signed up to that, I'll send you the video presentation on the difference between management, leadership, and when either or should be used. Now, it's 60% of people that responded to that questionnaire on Facebook was talking about staff and difficulties with staff. And once you understand the difference between leadership and management and a clear, definitive line, then the management of staff just becomes so much easier. And something that everybody should know and should be able to do. So sign up to the email, the eZines, and we'll send that out. I'll send the link in there. You can watch that video and hopefully it can help you. But I really want to give away the spaces that we have on the 28th of October. It'll be in Croydon. If you can make it down, you're more than welcome. Please pop me a message on Facebook or on Twitter just to let me know you're coming so I can reserve the spaces. Like I say, we've only got about 20 spaces that we can do and we can fit into that room. Last time we did one of these, it was hugely popular and we only really targeted the local market, but this is open to absolutely everybody. So it's all about healthcare and sales, where the line is, what you need to be thinking about, how to convince patients that your practice is the practice they need to go to and nowhere else. There's one other thing I want to share with you with this practice that we've been in. Sorry for the length of this video. One amazing thing is as soon as we went in there on Monday, we got all of their costs together. And one of the things that we do here at Alliance is really reduce everybody's costs. We look at things like telephones, business rates, office supplies, internet usage, PDQ use, and we drive down the costs on there. So interestingly enough, we've not managed to complete a full profile because a week isn't a long enough time to be able to do it, but we have saved them money so far, which equates to £132 per month savings. And that was just on telephones, office supplies, and small things. We're still looking into the business rates and the clinical waste rates because that takes longer, but £132 per month so far, and it equates to just over 1,500 quid a year that we've managed to save that practice, plus we're bringing in more income. So I hope you can see the benefits of using the Alliance. I want to give you all of this information, but I understand the video is already 10 minutes long. I'll stop there, and hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you get something out of it. Like I say, I'll continue next week with the videos on our 3-week practice improvement plan, and hopefully you can extract exactly what you want from it. Okay, take care. I'll probably speak to you soon, but have a lovely, lovely Friday. Take care, bye.